Hi, good morning, and welcome to the ZP Developer Zone webinar. We like to do this every Thursday at 8 a.m. London time. We have gone early today, and I will explain that. I mean, I must admit, we go early a little bit these days because there's so much going on. Don't forget the ZP Academy. I have seen people signing up for the ZP Academy over the last few days. Don't forget that we do these weekly webinars. Anyone who's asking sort of technical questions or asking for guidance, we do give it through our webinars. Collaborations, it's fair to say we're at, I'm personally in Norway at the moment. There's a local university called USN, and we do actually sponsor, or at least supervise a lot of master students here. We have hired in specifically in Norway, and we do have a ZP Developer Zone, and of course we have workshops, and I will cover that today as well. So workshop wise, we do have a workshop approximately once a month. We just had one this week, and people do talk to us sometimes and say, "Oh, it's too far to come." So the some people that have come to the workshop this week have actually come from Melbourne in Australia, and you literally can't come any further than Melbourne, Australia, to a conference or to a workshop rather to Norway. So thank you so much for our guests for coming. Today and yesterday is actually the Scandinavia Sensor Summit, so this is something that we've been building up to for quite a while. If you're connected to us or follow us on LinkedIn, you'll see that we're putting a lot of material out in real time about the Scandinavia Sensor Summit. Also, I want to say, and I hope I got a link for this, and I put the link I have underneath the video. If you're interested in ZP, you've made a technical inquiry of ZP, come to one of our specific webinars. We do the kind of demo and webinar on core technologies once a month. So we've got Julie and Sense It All. These are happening in October. So even if we're just talking about screen printed electrodes and potentiostats, come to one of these webinars because it will sort of give you a sense of the direction of travel in terms of electrochemical technologies. So the question this week, there was one question, and I think I've answered a lot more just via email, but we had to keep it quick this week because of the Scandinavian Sensor Summit, and so it's really about detecting antibiotics, specifically tetracyclines, and I'm simply saying that actually, the first step with detecting an antibiotic such as tetracycline, I will list out some equipment, and it's really just have a go at doing some voltammetry. Your voltammetry can kind of go from, I would say, approximately minus 200 millivolts up to 900 millivolts at a scan rate of 50 millivolts on a hypervalue carbon electrode, and that would be a good starting point for you. You're also quite interested in macrolides, and you're also quite interested in these fluoroquinolones. And to be frank, they all look electrochemically active, so I think you'll get some quite nice data off it. I think it's worth starting simple, so that's why I want to start you on. I've put the Anapod EIS here. Now, I know you're talking to Technando. Technando are our representatives in India. They're very wise. They've probably spoken to you one-on-one, so take their advice on the potentiostat. I would recommend our hypervalue carbon electrodes. If you see a link, I've already put the link underneath the video. There's a cable that comes with that potentiostat. You will need it. It's a LEMO 5 with 2mm banana plugs, and you will need a connector. So this week I have had to deliberately keep this webinar, as I say, super short because we're chairing and doing, how do I say that? We're chairing and doing this conference at the moment. But I just bring this up as well because you've got to have a vision as to where the let's say the R&D is going. And so I've put a couple of links, can I say, here, and I've also put them underneath the video as well, and sort of saying lots of these kind of antibiotic tests, we can really reduce them quite rapidly into point of need devices, and we have something called Sense It All. Sense It All, if you can make a method file that works on your so Anapod EIS system that I've recommended, or one of the other potentiostats from ZP, then we can translate it quite readily into an actual product that people can use. So the thing about electrochemistry is it's very practical science. So I want to really emphasize that at ZP there's a roadmap from the very rapid roadmap from what you do in academia to what is actually commercializable. Now I say thank you here. So thank you for the inquiry. This week we've kept it short. We do have the Scandinavian Census Summit going on, so we're super focused on that. But if you have any questions as ZP, then please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Okay, thanks very much.